All right. More programming. This is a little different than what I was doing before. This is a online Ruby on Rails tutorial, and what I'm going to be doing is I haven't given up on the SICP stuff, but I wanted to try doing something a little more concrete and immediate because I felt like my my interest level and attention and energy or whatever was flagging a bit on the SICP stuff. So I think, whereas this seemed more like immediately engaging. So I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing this a little bit in the evenings on the days when I'm working, because it's sort of more immediate and concrete. This Ruby on Rails tutorial, it's pretty handholdy, but that's fine. Like I can deal with more abstract conceptual stuff, but not necessarily every work night. So I figure I'll do this more handholdy thing where I have high interest on days when I have less time and energy, and I'll try the SICP stuff on days when I have more time and energy. And also, I think I'm going to throw Simply Scheme into the mix. Like I might jump back and forth between SICP and Simply Scheme. I've actually worked through most of Simply Scheme before, but like, um, I don't know. Like it was a struggle, you know. And I don't know that I like fully grokked. I'm sure I didn't fully grok everything. So it'll probably be good to review, especially if when I'm getting stuck or having a harder time on the SICP stuff, to like go back and go through some easier explanations. So, and I think having a mix of like more concrete and more abstract when you're trying to learn a topic is probably good. Um, this guy, I think his name is Michael Hartzell. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. He's got like a course on Ruby and how to use the command line and HTML, CSS, all sorts of stuff. Which I might, if this goes well, I might look at that other stuff. You know, I've gone through like Code Academy stuff or whatever on HTML and CSS, and I've messed with Ruby a little bit. I'm like kind of semi okay with the command line. So I'm not like, I'm totally like Rails is totally new to me. That's like, I'm starting from zero there. Um, but a lot of the stuff that is the background for this, like I have a little familiarity with, like not near expert level or anything, but not starting from zero. Um, so so yeah, maybe working through this Rails tutorial, I was doing a little bit, sort of playing around with it, seeing if I liked it, and I think I do. So I figured I go back to my thing where I record my things for criticism. So on the left, we have the tutorial, and I have that in Chrome, even though Safari is my like default browser, because I want the videos to be played fast. So when I play a video, it's gonna go fast. So if you're watching my video at like 2 speed, and then I forget exactly what I have this at, but I've got it like 2 speed or maybe a little more. Um, it's gonna go pretty fast. So yeah, and I don't know that I'll do the whole like course because I don't know if this guy would necessarily appreciate that. Um, but I can do like some. I think it's okay. I don't think this is going to be substituting for anybody who's taking the course. Like, that doesn't really seem practical. Okay. So on the right, we have the Amazon Web Services Cloud9 IDE. I think that's an integrated development environment. This is really cool because you like getting all the stuff set up to be able to try and learn Rails and all that is it can be a real pain in the neck. But this is just like, it's in the cloud, it's ready to go. There's no like the command line stuff that it gives just all works. Like, you don't have to like customize it for your system because it's the same cloud-based system, So it mostly just works really well. And it's really straightforward. So, you can like have some energy and momentum to do a project, and then you like get into this swamp of like setup hell, and then you never get out. So this is good for avoiding that. So that's pretty neat. So the project of the Rails tutorial that I'm doing, like overall project, is making a sort of a Twitter clone, I guess. And the way this guy's introducing things is he's doing it, he's having us go through and do some stuff with a bunch of like generated scaffold code, and then just to sort of get a rolling start and see how quickly we can make stuff. And then he's going to go through it more methodically and bit by bit. So just to see what we have so far, so I'm going to go into the directory. Preview. There we go. So these are the users. The users I've created so far for this is fake, right? Medium J. This is available. I could have it. And then okay. So I already did this initial part. So basically what we did is we associated the user and the microposts. And this is a little illustration of what that's like. And that makes sense because it'd be pretty dumb to have a Twitter website where those weren't associated, where they were just like siloed, like separate, just like, okay, here's a list of posts and here's a list of users, and like you can figure it out. You can use, I don't know, that would be tough. Even worse than actual Twitter. Okay. So he says, Chapter 13 and 14 will use the association of users and microposts. Oh, by the way, I'm still in the like regarding how much of this content I'm gonna video. I'm still in the like free section. So I feel especially not bad about doing this part. I think that was through chapter 3, and then after that is when it becomes like paid content. The videos I don't think were on the free site, but like they're pretty short. So anyway, okay. So this guy says later on they're gonna use this. He's gonna use this association to construct a Twitter-like micropost feed, which sounds pretty cool. Maybe I could make like a version of Twitter that doesn't suck. That would be good. Just for FI people. For now, we can examine the implications of the user micropost association by using the console, which is a useful tool for interacting with Rails applications. Let's invoke the Rails console. Magical. Oops. I think I did it in the wrong directory. We're waiting. All right. Yeah. This is pretty straightforward. Oops. All right. So this is like the content of. So we took the first user from the user model and put it in this little variable here. And that's medium Justin. So, and now we're gonna right. Yeah, I have one post, the content of which is hey. Okay. So we took on variable, we just got like the universe of microposts, but since there's only one, then it just pulled one, and this is going to produce the same thing. This thing, because there's only one. Right. Well, okay, it's not quite the same because like this and this collection proxy stuff, whereas this actually just had the micropost, the first one. Oh, I skipped over. Wait. Yeah. I didn't. I called something that wasn't defined. Right. Right, so then this just sets micropost to be the first right. This has the first user, and then this gets the micropost, and this gets the first micropost, and then we have a variable with that first micropost. And then we'll get the user out of that. Right. Okay. That's all pretty straightforward. The output includes the actual return values, which are raw Ruby objects, as well as the SQL code that produced them. In addition to retrieving the first user with user.first, listing 217 shows two other things: how to access the first user's micropost using the code firstuser.microposts, which automatically returns all the microposts with user ID equal to the ID of first user, and how to return the user corresponding to a particular post. All right, so this is we'll learn more about the Ruby involved in chapter 4. I didn't find the Ruby very complicated. Association facilities and active record. That's something I don't really know anything about. All right, exercises. Edit the user show page to display the content of the user's first micropost. All right. So I think this is the show user page under. Oh, we should close some of these. Yeah, under toy app views users show.html.erb. Because it matches. This is you got all the users, and then you click on show, and then you got name, email, edit back, name, email, edit back. So he wants us to edit the user show page to display the content of the user's first micropost. So let's try that. Oh, well, I did something. All right, so after groping around for a couple minutes, I figured out that the magic words are user.microposts.first.content. And if you do that, you display my one post so far, which is so. And by the way, with this course, they have answer boxes, and then you can also view everything so far. Seems to have the official answer from the course creator, and also some community answers from people also taking the course. So that's pretty cool. The key bit is the following. All right. Sure, we'll share it. Yep. Oh, his stuff is colored and whatnot. How do you get the colored text? I want my text to be colored. Quoting code. I wonder, there's some standard way to specify like a language or something. I will investigate that later. So, okay. The code in listing 2.18 shows how to add validation for the presence of micropost content. Yeah, that's something I didn't show, but before we could just have posts of any size. But now we've like Twitterified it. We've like Twitter 1.0'd it, or it's actually 140 characters. So, oh, this is talking about a slightly different issue. The listing 2.18. I thought it was going to be a back reference. The code in 2.18, listing 2.18 shows how to add validation for the presence of micropost content in order to ensure that micropost can't be blank. Verify that you get the behavior shown in figure 2.17. So we're going to open up app and then models and then micropost. I see. Presence true. I'm not sure. I don't understand some of the spacing stuff that he does. It seems a bit inconsistent. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm not sure what the conventions are here. All right. And then we can't make a blank post. Okay. Save that. Back. You need a comma here. All right, so we made a new micropost. Right. Oh, I want a blank one. What am I doing? Okay, great. All right. 2 errors. So let's select a user. There's only 1 error. Sick. Okay. All right, so let's. Oh, I see. So we added validations to the microposts model, and now we're adding some to the user model. Okay. Note though, we have to, I didn't realize this right away because I'm a little low energy at the moment, but we have to fill in the correct code. It's giving us just a template to fill in. So looking back at the Ruby stuff up here, you'd figure you'd want name, you'd want to invalidate name and email. And looking at the format here, you figured we'd have to, like the syntax or whatever would be, we'd want colon. So colon name, colon email. Let's try that. Let's destroy these empty guys. Okay. All right. It works. Good times. All right. I might end the video here, so we'll pick it up next time with 2.34 inheritance hierarchies. Yeah, I think I said I might end the video here, but I think I'm going to.